Okay. What is the console you played on? You mind my asking?
Xbox.
Xbox. Okay, a PC will do Xbox automatic. I think there's something called the Xbox Bar on Windows 10, which is like an official Windows emulator. I do believe that that is the case. All right, so let me see. I've got to join my. How y'all been doing?
Good.
All right. All right, I'm gonna try to. We were Ace. Did you see any of the website stuff? We were like how to make your gamer website and your online identity. Did you see any of that, or were you out for that?
Huh?
We were making the free websites on some of the classes, and I don't think you were there.
No, I don't think I was
Oh,
here.
okay, okay.
I was
So
out of town again.
okay, so coming back, what we're gonna look at today, what we're gonna try to get to is just review overall everything that we've covered so far. But we're kind of going to operate from the website thing, which I think would be good because I think you missed some of those website classes. You still there?
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I'm just getting my artificial guest to join, and once she joins, then I'll be able to see this. Also, this is on a live stream, so viewers will be able to get on Twitch and see what's going on. So if you feel embarrassed about talking or whatever, uh, you can just type in the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, okay. So I'm looking for my virtual camera. And yeah, I think y'all can see pretty clearly there's a Mad Magazine frame up there in the top right. It's some Mech Arena stills down in the bottom left. You see that, and the Black Superhero slideshow and Bugs Bunny, and then my camera, right? So you see that pretty clearly, right?
Yes.
And my motion is not laggy, right?
Yes.
All right. So the point of that is, and this is part of what I'm trying to get to y'all, is here we are in a Google Classroom, right? And I am able to put a complicated layout. You know, I could make one of these things a slideshow, a slide presentation, and stuff simply on my camera and deliver this as a virtual cam directly when I join Google Classroom, and that's where I'm getting the best look, the best performance, right? Whereas if
Yes.
I there's another way I could do it, right? We've been looking at this and experimenting with it, where I share my screen. Now, Ken, I think you would agree that the sharing the screen is garbage compared to this, right?
Yes.
Right. So the thing is, what have I got here? I have my OBS video is set up to deliver HD 1920 by 1080, right? But at the same time, and I'm gonna put the screen out there so you can see it, see what it looks like. If you notice now, you see on the OBS screen, I've got three buttons there on the right in the bottom right corner. Three buttons are blue. That means that they're on, right? And the first button is the streaming button. The stop streaming. Y'all still there? Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The stop streaming button on the top indicates that I'm currently streaming and I'm streaming to Twitch, right? The second button is a local recording, right? That means that the video of this is being recorded locally as well to my computer. Now, there's a lot of different advantages to that, but one major advantage is like if there's some like internet problem where my stream is lagging, right? and it's not, I'm not seeing it lag here, then, but I still have, if I'm recording, I have a local clean and clear recording of whatever happened in the game. Now, Ace, you mentioned to me that you were set up on Fortnite to stream, right? So you stream when you're on Fortnite. Is that right? Or just
Okay.
no? I'm saying, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm saying it's didn't you tell me one of your cousin or something like that set you up to stream when you were on Fortnite?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't really understand it, right? Okay, now I was looking a little bit more at Fortnite, and it looks like Fortnite does have a stream option there that you can configure, and I'm assuming, I didn't set it up because I'm assuming that it wants to connect to Twitch or YouTube, and I hadn't made a decision about, you know, how I was going to do that. If, like, for example, if I'm streaming Fortnite and I've got my OBS connected, my OBS is already connected to Twitch, right? And then I run Fortnite, and Fortnite is configured to connect as well. It seems to me like I'm sending a lot of data, right? It might, I got 1,000 Mbps up and down, and I have done multiple streams out of my house, and it worked. but it wasn't, for example, it wasn't full screen, like it wasn't full HD Fortnite from two. Like, I think if I was streaming full HD Fortnite from two computers in my with my AT&T connection, that it might dog the system. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna pull this off here. Let's see for just a moment and get that off the screen. Just wanted to make sure that we had got that clear. Now, what's gonna happen now is I'm gonna try to do this. Please wish me luck. Ken, are you there? I don't know if he's the
Yes.
Ken. Okay. So you're there. All right. Well, the first, when I just did a casual look for free harp seal stock photography, like this is the thing. Ace, what we're talking about is if you make a website, how do you get your images or your content, the stuff that you want to put on your website, where it's not a copyright violation or something like that. So that Dreamstime has 145 professional harp seal pup stock photos and images available royalty free. And it looks like what the deal is they want to sign you up with a trial, right? So if you're able to navigate that safely, where they don't start charging you a monthly fee, I'm assuming they're going to try to get you to do that. But I would think you could get these, and like, for example, let's see.
And what website is this?
This is Dreams Time, which is you know okay, look, this is the thing. If you notice here, you can pull this harp seal photo from Dreams Time, right, by right click and open image and new window, like if you wanted this for your website. But if you look at it, it's got that logo on it. Now, I'm assuming that what they've got is they've got a thing. They want you to sign up, and they want to try to get you to, kind of some kind of way get your debit card or something, right? But I think, like, if it was me and I was trying to get these things, I would be willing, in order to get out of buying them as stock, I'd be willing to give it a try, because this is just and what I came up with when I did the search for royalty-free content with the subject. All right, so now I'm going to go over to WordPress, and I'm going to try to treat this, and let me make sure y'all are getting okay. All right, so it may have me signed in. It does. it has me signed in. And as you notice, I mentioned this before, and Ace, I want to review this as well for you. We have Force Dark Pages, which is an option. See, I go up here. If I'm on Opera GX, which is a gaming browser, I have Force Dark Pages here. It's in beta, but if I turn it on, right, I can get I can get these things to stop showing me high definition, bright white pages and burning my eyeballs out of my head, right? So now I'm on this site right here, and I'm going to log out of it. And what I'm going to try to do as a matter of review is create, well, first, okay, see, I have this continue with Google option. So let's get started. First, create your WordPress account. Okay, so I'm going to open a thing here, and I'm going to set up my browser, Google. I'm going to google.com. Oh, is somebody got a hand up or any questions? Okay, wait a minute. I'm trying to get where the where I'm seeing stuff if I need to see it. Okay, so Mystic Mask is wide open too, and I don't know if you're getting any echo off of that. Let me make sure that that's muted. I don't know if my voice has echo on it. I want to make sure that's turned off. Okay, so here we go. I've gone over to my Google.com webpage, right? And as you can see, I've got the Real Mystic Mask. This is one of my gaming IDs or whatever, set up as who I am in this browser session, right? So I'm going to go down here, and you can see I've got a number of different ones. Now, this is my daughter. My daughter's Gmail, her gaming Gmail is kudawojojr@gmail.com. So I'm going to switch this, right? So now I've got this, you see this K up here, Kudawojo Jr., that's my daughter's site now. All right, it's my daughter's ID. So I'm showing you guys this so you can realize that if you go to google.com and set up all these different Gmails or whatever like that, you can set up an independent website, an independent online identity with all that kind of stuff in there for whatever the specific purpose of the site is. All right, so here I've got this, and I'm going to go over it now here. And what I'm hoping is now that I've got this logged in, I'm gonna go ahead and reload this page. First, do a reload, and then I'm gonna look back here. Yeah, I'm still logged in here as Kudawojo Jr., and this should work. Let's try. Okay. Sign in and choose Kudawojo Jr., right? And she's already logged in, and it says choose a domain, right? So what I want to do is make this the Kudo Wojo domain, right? And so it says I can buy it, right? It's available. I can buy it. I don't want to buy it, so I choose this one. Can everybody see that? Let me look over here. Can you see that? And what I want to do, and tell me the truth. It's okay, because we you know, hold on a second. Magnifier app. It's on my taskbar. Okay, I could have pulled it up from there. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to bring my magnifier up and see if I can use it on here in the way I'm envisioning. No. Don't tell me it's dogging my system. Hold on. Can y'all see that or not? Kudowojo .wordpress.com.
It's difficult.
Oh, okay. That's all I needed to know. I've started this magnifier, and I'm going to bring that over. I want to see, does it appear? Yeah, it does. Okay, so now. Okay, now I remember what this does. Okay, what happens? How about that? Can you see that better?
Yeah, it's viewable now.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what we need. And what you have, like, say I go to 300%, right? What you have to learn to deal with. So I'm delivering you the magnifier screen cap. Well, I'm delivering you a screen capture, a display capture, not a screen capture. Yeah, I guess that sometimes it's called a screen capture, but it's a display capture on OBS, right? And it's too small in Google Classroom for you to see it, right? So Windows comes with this magnifier. So what have I done? I've turned on the magnifier so I can deliver it to you clearly here, right? The issue is that now what I pull across the entire is if I move my mouse around, like, can you see? Now you can see the picture of you, your logo, right?
Yes.
With Sarah, right? And there's us on the class, and here is the options for creating the kudowojo.wordpress.com website. Ace, you see that? Okay. Now, the thing to deal with this is you have to realize that the magnifier as a control is going to be sitting wherever you put it on your layout. So if you're trying to do this to show something in a Google Classroom, you need to remember where this thing is, because you're going to have to go back to it to bring things back down to the size that you need them. Okay, so another way that I could achieve this result, okay, and this is trying to put this on dang. Ooh, I hate that last pass. Do not get that. I'm trying to get, like I said before, a company I work for, it made us do that, and I wish I was not on it. It's so lousy. They're trying to charge. All right, so what I just did just then, you saw it got bigger, is I held down the control key on the keyboard, and I hit the plus sign. Right? So now my layout is bigger, right? And I'm going to select the free domain, which is the name that I choose. I repeat, the name that I choose, .wordpress.com. So I don't have to buy anything, right? I don't have to pay for this. And I don't want to, and this is something, Ace, you didn't see before, but if you're on WordPress, the WordPress site, like if you create your Fortnite identity, your online Prince Charming or whatever identity on a word, you make some kind of princecharming.wordpress.com or some kind of thing like that. You ultimately, if you want to make that your domain and buy it, you really don't want to have it stay on WordPress.com because they overcharge you. Right now, you can have a store, you can sell items, you can sell digital assets and stuff online. There are many different ways to do it, but one way, and I'll talk about it again, is if you got a PayPal and you want to sell like a download. Say you have got some a game asset that you made, like a computer model or something, or an avatar that you made, and you want to sell it from your WordPress site, and you want people to be able to buy it. Well, you make a page that has a download, right, where you can click on it and download the file that you're trying to sell, and then you can password protect that page. right? So you put up there, well, PayPal me / PayPal, whatever your PayPal ID is. And then when your customer sends you the money on PayPal, you give them the password of the thing that they want, and then they can access it. Okay, so that's a way that you can do without paying anything. Now, if you want to really set up a big store, like I have a bookstore, it's got 2,000 books on it, right? And I need a full storefront going, right? There's ways that you can get that for about $2.99 a month, and I really recommend going that route. If you try to stay on WordPress, they're going to charge you $300 a month. That's way too much. All right. So I chose the free kudowojo.wordpress.com. Are y'all with me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now I'm going to start with free, no expiration date. So this is what we did before, and we're doing it again. All right. So it says, what are your goals? Tell us what you would like to accomplish with your website. Write and publish. Well, yeah, I'd like to do that. Promote myself or business. Import my existing website content. Okay, sell online. Get a website built quickly or other. And as as I said before, promote myself or my business, I think is all around best choice for free starting out, because it includes some of these other things. If I'm promoting myself and my business, I'm selling stuff, right? So selling is contained in this, right? Okay, so import my existing website content. I'm not trying to do that, and I'm trying to do more than write and publish. So write and publish is also included in this. Now you can see here they have get a website built quickly premium. That's where, do you want to pay us? Let's see if you're going to give us money, right? So don't go there. All right, so here we go. And let's see how we're doing on time. Okay, we're doing pretty good. Pick a design. And we've got all these kind of layouts and stuff. And some of them you can see it's a theme and it says premium on it. So in this case, like what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a free theme that has kind of like a gamer feel to it. Right, so I sort of like this lineup, but it's too plain. But look at all the stuff you have to choose from. Bio anime. I think this is the one I'm going to choose, and it's free, right? So, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm on ADHD overload looking at all this stuff, right? So it makes me want to create a website for every different theme, right? Go through every one and set up every one. To finally decide what I want to do. But no, since my daughter really likes this anime and stuff and Cookie Swirl and stuff like that, I'm going to choose this because this is kind of for her. So link in bio anime, share curated links to all your sites and social media profiles, which let's see. I think this is good for a gamer. All right, now on this page, when we're on this page, we can see what does it look like on a tablet. We can see what does it look like on a phone, right? And how it's gonna change. And I'm gonna go ahead and I can change it later. This is the thing about a content management system. We're on the WordPress content management system. And Ken, I know I said this before, but I need to say it again for Ace. Ace, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. One of the reasons we want to look at WordPress, would you like to go to college for free? Can I ask you? Okay. All right. Now that's a good idea. Now, okay, what I want to say is this. The whole university system, board of regents system, runs on the WordPress content management system. So if you start learning that now, and you learn how to do Office, and you have basic computer skills and stuff, you can go into any university in the state of Georgia and work on staff in administrative positions, like a office assistant or administrative assistant or office manager, secretarial kind of work. And if you get that kind of stuff and you know how to run WordPress, you can be much more eligible. Like if you get a staff position in 6 months, right, you can waive tuition. Now, I'll tell you a voice of experience that some people in the university system, they try to make their people not go to school, right? But if you learn WordPress, mute your microphone, Ace, when you can. When you learn WordPress, you're in a position where you can get tuition waivers. So you just want to make sure that an employer, if you're employed, like here's a scenario that you could go in. Say you go into an employer and they're kind of on the slide. They're trying to prevent you from becoming a student and getting a tuition waiver because they just got a bad attitude or something like that. If you've been working for more than 6 months, you're in a position where you could take another position in another office somewhere in the system and still be eligible to go to school for free. And I think it's very worthwhile because the dang student loans, they're overcharging. The price of education in this country has gone through the roof, and they're overcharging people, and you're much better off if you can come up with a way to go to school for free. If you can go for free and get out, you're in a much better situation. Okay, so it's like I did this. It says I got my Kudawojo website and I got set up the site. I selected my design. I chose the free plan, and now it says write your first post. Okay, so I click on that. So this is now this comes up. It looks, pretty much like a Google Doc, but it's a web page. All right, so Kudawojo's world, right? And here I select this, and I'm gonna go hello world. This is typically the first thing we say. Hello world. And exclamation point. Oh man, Ace, do you feel bored? He does. All right. So let's see. This again is review. So now what I'm going to do is go through this thing of take the tour, take this short interactive tour to learn the fundamentals of the WordPress editor. Take the tour. Everything is a block in the WordPress editor. Paragraphs, images, and videos are all blocks. Click to open the inserter. Then click the block you want to add, right? So you'll see this plus sign, and that they call that the inserter, and you're going to click on that and then choose the kind of block that you want to put on. And as you go along with WordPress, you'll understand gradually what those things are. All right, click a block to change it. Use the toolbar to change the appearance of a selected block. Try making it bold. Make this text bold. All right, so select it, and then you hit bold, and then it turns bold. Okay, more options. Click the settings icon to see even more options, and that's going to pop down something on the other side there. All right, so let's see. Find your way. Use list view to see all the blocks you've added. Click and drag any block to move it around. Undo any mistake. Click the undo button if you made a mistake. drag and drop to move blocks around, click and drag the handle, right? So you see that little, it's like, you see how there's a little, it's like a series of dots there, and he puts the mouse on top of that, and he's able to move the block around by dragging it. Congratulations, you've learned the basics. Remember, your site is private until you decide to launch. View the block editing docs and learn to learn more. Okay, so I can close that now, and I'm on my first page, right? Now, let's see. If I go down, I go. I've got a block option over here, and I can hit this block inserter and choose what I want to put in. You see the plus sign up here? You hit it, becomes an X, and then you can say what it's going to be. And as you mouse over it, you see how the mouse is doing? It's like a paragraph. So this is like for writing, and you see up there in the top, that's what it's going to look like. A heading. Right? A list. That's a bullet list. This is like a quote, right? Code. If I want to insert HTML, right? Which is the code that makes a web page look a certain way and have certain kind of functionality, I do it there. So as you're seeing now, when you you're seeing this right, Ken? I hope so. All right. So when you put your mouse over, if you just take your time, look and read what it has here. It's going to tell you what your options are for these blocks. Now, in this case, what I would like is a media, right? And this Openverse thing is relatively new. I have not used it before, but it's got just images that you can add on there. So what can we do? An Openverse, this may be a good place to look for something like harp seal. So I'll put in harp seal. All right. And you see the Openverse, what it's doing is it's going and looking out, and it's finding stuff that's free. And this is what we've got here. So I'm going to go ahead and choose it, right? And it's got a link. So this image with all these seals and stuff like that is it's like several hundred years old, right? So they can't copyright it, right? So the Openverse is designed to work like that. So now what I'm going to do is go ahead and say publish, right?
Right.
And then on visibility, right, I'm going to hit that drop down. Right? And remember, you can redo this anytime, but by default it's public. But if I'm putting something, and Ace, pay attention to this, like if you put a file out there of some artwork or a game item that you made or code that you wrote, you can select for this web page that it's password protected, and somebody would have to PayPal you. Like, you don't have to have an e-commerce piece. That's going to cost you at least a little bit, of money, at least $3 or $4 a month to have a full-fledged e-commerce system. But I mean, really, guys, and this goes for everybody, when you're on Amazon or you're on the Walmart webpage, you're looking at an e-commerce marketplace. And that means that when somebody, there are all kinds of sellers on Amazon. and they have the capability to join the Amazon marketplace and have a storefront on Amazon, and use the fact that Amazon's getting a lot of traffic to do their business, which I don't think is a great way to go. But the reason why I'm saying that is because in the neighborhood of $3 a month, you can get, like on SiteGround, you get a WooCommerce site. That means that you can put a free WooCommerce marketplace, and have hundreds of sellers be able to sell on your site, and you can get a commission, right? So when you establish, if you're selling online, and you establish a WooCommerce marketplace, you can set up where you get a 5% or 10% of every sale that happens on your website, which is, it's pretty powerful for $3 or $4 a month that you can do that. All right, so remember that the visibility is set to public, but it could be password protected. We'll come back to that and do a demo of it later. I'm going to go publish, and it says Kudo Wojo's world is now live. Now, I am going to go back to my dashboard and launch my site. All right, congratulations, your site is live. Okay, now again, I have this. It's kudowojo.wordpress.com, right? And it says claim your domain, right? That if I claim my domain, essentially what I'm starting to do is to pay WordPress, right, to have a kudowojo.com domain, and I don't want to go there. Don't do that, right? So visit site is going to take me away from my dashboard, so I don't want to do that. I'm going to right click here and open the link to visit site in a new tab. And there we go. That's what my website looks like. Right? Now, I'm logged in as you see it has a banner. Remove this site banner with a paid plan, right? So we don't care about that. That banner. Go ahead. Advertise on me. That's all right. So I said edit, and now I've got the ability to go in, and you see this is a block, right? And this is a block. You see how that, right? So I could grab this thing and move that up if I wanted to, right? So I'm going to site title, and I'm going Kudo Wojo World. Ta-da! All right, now write a tagline. Let's see. Arigato. Gozaimasu. Gozaimasu. And it's thank you very much. All right, so now I can get to each one of these things and put stuff on here. So we have Roblox. All right. Mech Arena. Got me. Fortnite. Nords, that's her other. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong block. Fortnite. Okay, that's good enough. And I'm gonna go about Meet. M-E. All right, now please notice up here in the top right corner is a save button. I hit save, and there's my top page. Save. Okay, now let's go back and we're going to delve a little bit deeper in here today. Let's see. All right, no. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop there, and let's see if we can try to run through this again. And what might be a good idea, like for somebody like you, Ken, is if you have an email that's just kind of, or if you create a new Gmail or whatever, it'll give you a little bit of practice of like starting from scratch. So it's not such a big, like a big step or whatever, a big life, thing or whatever to get your website out there. After you do the whole process from the ground up a number of times, it becomes pretty easy. So Ace, could I get you to try that? Try going to WordPress.com and making a web page for yourself. Don't put your personal information on it. Remember that. Just put your whatever game ID or whatever you want to, online identity that you want, as long as it's nice and not some of your Discord ID is a little bit edgy, shall we say. All right. Y'all with me? Want to give it a try?
I'm with you.
Yeah, I'm trying to log back into WordPress.
See, this is just all about trying to sell you as many domains as possible.
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
All right. So, yeah, if you get some kind of gamer ID or something that you have a Gmail set up for, right? What you can do, like I did before, is go to the Google page. I'm going back to my home again, and set your login to be on that particular Gmail.
Okay.
Then when you go to WordPress.com, you create your site. It's easier because you can just say continue with Google, and whatever your browser is currently logged into, it's gonna go ahead and make that your credentials on your new WordPress page.
Oh. Okay.
All right. So this is another on the primary page. It's just trying to sell you something, and this is daily writing prompt. These are things that it's like you can set this daily writing prompt on your page to just provoke you to write something. And I don't want that to. I'm turning that off. All right. I've got my site stats, which are going to tell me. Well, I can open this if I go into site stats. This dude, Mike Ball or whatever, come on and explain how you can watch people go into your website and know how many people are visiting it.
Hold on. What was the website name again? It just logged me out.
WordPress.com.
WordPress.com.
Right. And it'll give you 3 gigs of storage space for free.
Okay.
and you can choose from all those different themes and stuff. Now, uh, uh, if I'm continuing on down this primary home page, it's the new WordPress page, and I just want to show you how to navigate it. You've got these options here to watch these little video tutorials, right, to give you some tips. It has a start learning button, and that's going to allow you to watch a video. There's a design tutorial. There's
I
a
don't have a domain.
Well, dude, you choose the free plan, right?
Okay.
So, like, whatever your, if you have like you might have your birth year. You might say Prince Charming, and your birth year or something like that. For example, you see what I'm saying? And there would be that WordPress.com. You want it to be something that your friends can easily find, right? So if you got a nickname or something like that, or a gamer name that's, at least polite or whatever, yeah, you can. You know what I'm talking about. All right. All right. So if you got some kind of a nickname like that, you can choose that. And if it says somebody already has that, you can put some number on the end of it, right? Like a number associated with you, like your birthday or something like that. And then it will be, your website is then going to be something.wordpress.com, like the man 27 .wordpress.com, or the bomb, or whatever, that you want, with some number, and then it'll be like that.wordpress.com.
We can't put capital letters.
No, no, it needs to just be I think the thing is, not that I know of, it shouldn't be necessary as well for it to be case sensitive, because you want a website domain to be something that you can text to somebody that they can easily remember, right? Because you're trying to promote yourself as a brand. If you become a pro gamer or something like that. I'll give you an example. I talk about this black veteran that I worked with another company, and he was disabled. I hope you heard my story about him before, because he was, after he got back from Iraq, he was confined to a wheelchair, and now he has a successful online gamer identity. He's got a $15,000 computer. It took him 3 years to build it up, but he called himself the Black Newsman. So his thing would be blacknewsman.wordpress.com, right? And he just, he experienced a lot of racism online, and when he wants an online identity, he wants people to know up front, hey, I'm black, and if you got issues with that, you're going to have to live with it, right? So that's why he chose that. But that became, it was like some kind of a nickname. He said, well, I'm the Black Newsman. I'm reporting about stuff going on in the world and stuff, right? So you choose something, and if you want to make another one later, this is why I'm trying to. It's like Ken here just made one. He made one yesterday. I was suggesting him to try from scratch again, so that you can realize that you can get it. You may start it out and it may not be quite right. Well, you're still in a position you can go and make another one.
Okay.
Because these are free, right? And it's got free 3 gigs of storage. So we're at the 10-minute mark. And what I'd like to just see if y'all can get there, I'll mention again that, if you're on this My Home thing, you can just click through these things, and it will take you. You can always go to this menu on the left. It'll take you from through all the basic stuff about how doing websites and stuff like that. But then you go on. You're not really going to be looking at stats and how many visit your site till later. And also, I recommend don't go to upgrades, because if you end up wanting to upgrade your site, you shouldn't do it here because they overcharge you. You should move it to like SiteGround or something, which is $3 a month if you wanted a full store, e-commerce store, whatever like that. And I'll mention again, Kennedy was here. I had mentioned that some people over there in the neighborhood in East Point, and also up in up in Duluth. I knew some people in Duluth. They were doing this and doing drop shipping, right? Which is where you start a business like selling shoes or something like that, and you set up drop shipping where you don't have inventory. People go to your page, you promote your page, and then when something sells, your page does a drop shipment, and the inventory goes to your customer, and you get a cut of it, right? And some people do a business like that. They run a business like that. All right. So what I had said is basically up on here on the left. You can skip the stats and upgrades and inbox and go first to posts and media. You got 3 gigs of storage. This is how you make a blog post, and this is going to show up on the top of your page when you scroll down.
Okay.
Your pages will be right here. So right now I'm going to go all pages. And that shows me all the current pages that I have. All right. All right. So just play around with that and see if you can.
David, quick
Yeah,
question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Where did you get the templates?
At the very beginning, you can see them, but you see my. Oh, you want me to? You want a cold pack near you warm?
No, I want popsicle.
Oh, we don't have popsicles till tonight. You already had ice cream, dear. We'll have popsicles tonight. There's some Yakult upstairs if you want. It's cold, or you could have a cold pack. But our car is down at Firestone because.
Ice pack or something.
Okay, it's in. I'm gonna get it for you. All right, so, Ken, you hear me?
Yes.
All right, you see where my mouse is?
No.
Okay. If you go, if you see my dashboard here for my website, if I keep going down the website, I get to appearance. And on appearance, I get themes. And I can choose themes.
Okay, I found it. Yeah.
Okay, and then I can scroll through. And again, some of these you have to pay for, but a lot of them are free. You can definitely find what you need, especially getting started for free.
Okay, yeah, I started to just build the page myself, and that's not working. So I want to go do a template.
Yeah, that's it's good to anything that can make it simpler for you. So if I go to customize, this is my page right now, and on the it says here you can control the design of your site, change your site title, update the colors and fonts, and even add a header image. Explore the widgets to find new features and content to add to your website. Thanks, got it. All right, and so I'm on customize right now. If I want to mess with this in here, I can do it that way. Or I can close this back out to return to the dashboard to make the site more my own. My thing is not closing. Wait a minute. Okay, It's doing a load thing. Yeah. There we go. Okay, now it's going back. It was just trying to load. Okay, so it's popping back up into upgrades, you know, so they're doing stuff like that trying to get you to go on ahead and buy something, but don't. Really don't. But there you go again, appearance. If you want to change after you have created your website, you want to change the theme, you go down to appearance here and put that on. But again, like what I did yesterday is I hit media, and I want to this is another part of the dashboard, add new media. Well, is it going to work? All right. So yeah, there. Here I can grab a file. Well, I thought I grabbed it. Let's see. Open. Right. Okay. So there I added an image into my media folder, and if I go to all pages now, I can add a new page. Right now, what I've done here, Ken, and I just wanted to go back here again to remind you, when you go into the add a page option, like you can choose a blank page. That's just going to take whatever your overall theme was. But
Right.
this is like another route to your templates. And because you're a photographer or whatever, I had chosen gallery, and these are examples of gallery templates.
Right.
So this time I chose the other gallery. Last time I'm creating a page, and I'm gonna call it my gallery page. Kudo Wojo's gallery. All right, and then you see I've got these pictures are sitting here with the specific formatting that they were on, right? So when I click this block, this shows this is just an HTML block, right? And when I click that, I get a menu, right? And then I can select an image or upload an image. Go here, show all files, and see where I was, right? And go, okay, here. And I'm doing this. This is kind of a review. We did this before. I'm choosing upload image, show all files, and I'm grabbing some photos from my pictures or whatever. And you can see how the layout thing is going to work. So I'm by doing this, I'm getting, okay, that's it. All right. Forgot I was streaming here. My class ended. Sorry about that. So let me stop streaming.